Dear friends, you are welcome back to your favorite Christian morning show in the whole of the country. It is 𝗟𝗓𝗡. Baby, I do a year as so na yedu. Ahana ye jemre. Edin komo. This morning we are discussing an important topic that I'm sure will be very important to both academicians and all and sundry. We are discussing an overview of the latest Ghana demographic and health survey. And with me in the studios to do this discussion is a brother, Dr. 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. He is a principal statistician of the Ghana Statistical Service. Brother Emmanuel, you're welcome.
Thank you.
Yes. People will not understand why I call you a brother, but would you All right. So you're welcome to our studios and to this discussion.
Thank you, sir.
In the first place, who is a principal statistician?
Yes, thank you, and good morning to your viewers. A principal statistician is a grade at the Ghana Statistical Service. So from there, you have about 2 steps to get to the ceiling.
Okay.
From the principal, you go to assistant chief.
Okay.
And then from assistant chief, you go to the chief.
Okay.
So that's the last rank at the Ghana Statistical Service.
So the chief becomes the overall.
Yeah, the chief statisticians. No, the overall boss is the government statistician.
Okay.
And the deputies.
Okay.
But the nurse is the chief.
Okay. The government statistician is supposed to be a political appointment. We can still rise through the ranks.
No, it's not a political appointment.
Okay.
They advertise the position.
It's a civil service appointment.
Civil service, you go for interview.
Okay.
And if you excel, they give it to you.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So give me a rundown on the journey to how you finally became a statistician. I know that most students, when they are in school, are afraid of mathematics. And so when you hear things, maths, statistics, you want to run away. So let's start from your secondary school into finally becoming Dr. 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Thank you.
Right.
Let me say that mathematics and statistics, there's no way anybody can dodge. If you are afraid, as you go up, you meet research methods, you meet whatever that you have to go through. I have my secondary school in at 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 Secondary.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏. Okay.
Yes.
𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 before 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Yeah, before 𝗟𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Okay.
And I'm part of the old system.
Okay.
The Form 5 system.
All right.
Then I had my 6th form at Samora Academy at Accra here.
Right.
Then I proceeded to Legon to read sociology.
Oh.
So when you come to Statistical Service, though we are all statisticians, we have divisions in it. We can have a social statistician, we can have IT specialist, we have economist or economic statistician, we have labor statistician, we have agricultural statistician, we have a lot of branches in it. So I read sociology at the University of Ghana. I proceeded with my master's. And
what did you do for your master's?
The same sociology.
Okay.
And then my PhD is in migration studies.
Okay, so that you were not statistical biased, as in going through the statistics department of mathematics and statistics, but you went through sociology into. All right, fantastic. But as you said, there are divisions. There are people who handle whatever. So this morning we are looking at the Ghana Demographic and Health Survey. What do you let's take it from the English first. So an ordinary person who wants to understand what the demographic and health survey is. I know demography and health survey are 2 things that are put together, but try and break it down for us.
Okay, thank you. When we talk about demography, we are talking about people's characteristics, your age, your sex, your education, your marital status, your religion, and place of birth, and they are all demographic characteristics that we take from the individual. And then when you come to the health, then you are talking about your well-being. So when the 2 come together, it means you are taking We want to assess the well-being of the population.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Fantastic. So, in other words, we are looking at the various characteristics that makes us as a nation. Our demographic, as you have explained,
yes.
in terms of your age, your height, your educational level, and then you come to our health predisposition. This is a yamre na you say ibetimi ebubahwefo yebraima boate na yenu no ha ene ofa Ghana Statistical Service nansi omudu betu dwa se Ghana yeduduo ni afi nipa se na omapomudin ti se etisa eno na yatwe opani baako se ome kyerɛkyerɛ yase se de Ghana yafareba yakwa ne yedodo etie no obi bisa se ne nipa yedodo de o de yede opeduane edi a wo se yedodo ene yebehu se de ntia yedodo na na se ye kan yen ehu hia ema impuntuo eji opanyini demographic any health survey no fabra ye twi ka samu ne hwe
yo medasi
right
ye pese ehu amamba bia na se nipa wo man no no omapomuden se de ne gina petie
okay
na ye wo akwaku yemfa ne se ye omofra ye wo mabunu ye wo mpanimfo ye wo ma ye wo mema ye wo se bi omomuti kromu omomuti ekra se ni nyina kaboma e se tumi hu the dynamics se de obia de eden eko se mabu no mapomuden te sen because that chin omo no mede ye ni omo no mede omo beto aso e se hu se de eko na se bi o ha se ye ma omo ha o omo fa omo bedru se omo ko awo mu omo bewo mo fra titie mu ene sa ne mani nyina no e se hu afi obi okrom no obi we krase a san na omapomuden so eden etie tie se hwe ba na wura afi ye pe omo obi so akọ school adu akiri pa ebi nso anko bi ebi kọ kakra e se afọ ni nyina nso etumi hwe se san na omo nso omo ye den etie ana fe nso so e ka bibi se wealth counter obi wo ha odiye nyese osika ba to odiye hwe bebi a wote ene ne ka oyusu ni nyama sky ba ne nsem a na de to obi nso ho obi nso ofom pa sa afọ ni nyina nso so e se hwe the differences what is accounting for the differences to say yes any man nyina wi a na se ebo no tofa e se etumi so himfa na intervention ye den ehia himfa na se de mo akọ se de be ya ye betumi aye den aboa ama oman no adie ko nhwemu aye nyina no se Statistical Service ye yepon so nko na ye se ya anya hwe kura nka ye den enka ye ese mpanimfo a oman no anase dwumako a ma na hye omo se omuntu sa na mo no omo nyina so fa report no be bia ehia mo no omo tutu ne mama nipa pomuden so timi gina brane e wo man.
So how important will demographics, or better still a census, because it is out of a census that we are able to extrapolate the demographics and the health. So how important is it for us as a nation, especially towards development?
Se ka ne pakan dwumadi na se de wonum no abduru ho a na nipa ebre yi ano ni ade na yemfa mra ye fie mu ye maame ye nkola no na bon se ye titifie na ye share house no with our cousins, our brothers and whatever. Satam no maame ye adwane a enye ne ya na ebia obi a be fa ne de na se be ni enkrofo nkwa didi ye twabom na ye nyina ye den yakohia ho na sa wo maame no nim nipa dodo ko a ebedi adwane no a obedan he hu adwane no eso otimu se nipa adwane amenu e nipa be edu ena be den ebedi enti ese me fa no there are say oman no mu ye nim nipa dodo a e wo oman no mu a untumi nye hyehyeye de biarada enti ese hu oman no nipa dodo wo mu na fe ye fa no sector by sector omunsu no mti sen omkane asem te sen omodwuma asem te sen omodwadi asem te sen yehu ni san nyina awia na yehu ba bia sintowa ese tumi atoto ne ma yi
Very much. When you say na ye pese ucha infoni, ye a Christopher station. Tina ye cry ye beside home say, na is it even biblical? We the annual question. Mina may try say me situate the whole discussion in biblical context. Is say na me share 2 Samuel chapter 24. And I'm sure here say ye kind nipa, and when you go as far back as Numbers so onyankopon kra ema say yen kind ye asofo no enti na enipa kind as you go on. I'll try and read some script. Enipa kind said Dr. Boateng kan ehun hia ema mpuntu esane say obi ekono aduane o ma me ekọ akono aduane say de o chirechire mu na enipa num bia mema miensa ema mienu a and then was all tamba irena no etwitwa ezo say nipa miensa na wo fie ne ana nipa nyesa wo dwaba ire ni wie bi be say ana say bi kora nhye da me ankasa sana enkomo na ye
nipa ne so bedine so mema wo ma wo ye nyina ye didi enso
enye that's right mema ni ebi didi mo ma ni bi susu duru ba bia omususu didi more.
Dynamics.
Yes, these are the characteristics of the individuals.
Exactly.
And ye cry ye was sorry, ofa ye Methodist for and ofa ye Methodist asafu yeah. And I'm saying ye DBBA by friend is the strategic plan of the church. And sana ye share strategic plan. Statisticians for say we needed to determine a baseline.
Yeah.
Ye do one saying na hemfa ne pese you should go. Into ye census. What is a census that determines the demography and the health of it? Census needed.
You can census, and say, ye can't be beer. And they said that they okay Methodist for a bit of person who don't ye can't nipa. Yes, as a for me now. It is how deep and Yamakobi. Esi was so kind, your friend census.
Okay.
To say be a person who nipa one car, a person who nipa one my munina, a person who a Christopher door, a person who and Cramford, a person who tell me for a person who nipa Marcos who can start for in idea and only census. The moon so far in Pacobi said it on ye idea and no coyer survey.
Okay.
The survey no. Yes, you are taking something
sample out of the population.
From the population. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And you know, said they make a school for most so and then mubenya madisuya susuesuya. And this is the difference between a population census and a sample size survey. You know, because yes, census need you can't be all inclusive. Name a call a yes survey need any pokuno na ye ebi efrim. Enti Ghana say what is our census figures? A year na poso we go to the highlights and say Ghana nyina ye dodo ye sen ye betime hu ma ewo mu ye betime hu mema ewo mu na fe ye de kwase esa
yo say me da wase na fan say man me man de ebe me kakra
okay
but the dodo na ye kan ye no ye 30.8
okay
30.6
okay
30,600,000 as at the time that the 2021 population
that was counted. Okay, and this is say you bet me I can say 30 plus some hundreds.
Yeah,
and say most statisticians they are now more approximation approximately never can say Ghana for a dodo at the same.
Oh, yeah, funny say
plus 5 minus 5
yeah, funny say since you borrow a chipono, a borrow, and so what cost idea and you say we be 31 million.
Okay, 31 million. Yeah, I think that we can approximate it to the 31 million. I mean, 2 Samuel chapter 24, reading from verse 1. Again, the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel, and he moved David against them, saying, Go, number Israel and Judah. For the king said to Joab, the captain of the host who was with him, Go now through all the tribes of Israel, from Dan to Beersheba, and count the people, that I may know their number. I may know their number. I know say you are trying to get some figures into making Kanya to us said you can get your figures. Yes. And Joab said to the king, may the Lord your God add 100 times as many people as there are, and let the eyes of my Lord the king see it. Producer, you may want to help me with 2 Samuel chapter 24. I'm reading from verse 1 if you want to project. Let me go over again so that our viewers will understand. Say, empo babru muno babra yedi ye dwuma say e Christopher kran enipa kenkan wom enipa kenkan say de Dr. Boatin kan ye no we de wo mo kwa akon ana onyankopon nankasa ahye say David onko kenkan Israel ni Judah. For intime san kan 2 Samuel chapter 24, and I read from verse 1. Again, the anger of the Lord was kindled against Israel, and he moved David against them, saying, Go number Israel and Judah. For the king said to Joab, the captain of the host who was with him, Go now through the tribes of Israel, from Dan even to Beersheba, and count the people, that I may know their number. And Joab said to the king, May the Lord your God add 100 times as many people as they are, and let the eyes of my Lord the king see it. But why does my Lord the king delight in this thing? This is the word of the Lord. Entina ye bone tofa ye pa kire se eye babro kra no enipa kinkan wom. Enti yenko back to Dr. Boatin. Dr. Boatin na ye kan say in Ghana ye no man ye approximately about 31 million. Eme wo mu nama oho eme wo mu nama oho ana afi so eye mofra so ewo mu enama oho. Now, what are the processes that leads to these population census? Bienimu say moto munkrofo ni gumu omu bekenkan. Was everybody counted? How are we know this number? How can we know this number is accurate?
Yo, medasi. Nipa kanju medie no said ehia e fa so no. Eni say ani de dabi gina ho. Ti say be din say dabi nipa di akwanyaba.
Okay.
Nti o kan nipa na be din. Nti de dabi gina ho anaju bi gina fa ne census night.
Okay.
A census night no eti said ye nyina ye twa mfoni oman no. Nti mfoni na ye twa no bebi ana wo gina no. So ye nyina ye wadam ho ye twa mfoni a bebi ana me gina mfoni no me twae no eho na yesi kan me enti ye dabi si ho say this is the census night nti anajo no midnight no where were you tisa ni anya ne sa ye nipa kan no ye mudwum ye wonu mienu bebi wo ha ye kan bebi a ote bebi so ye kan bebi a oda anajo no ye census night no ba Ghana de fasa bebi a wodae no enti no se da ye kan nipa no na wo bi akumase a eho na be den ye be kan ye ba ha ye busa wo yire no ma no ma ka se wo ye papa de bia sa na dwuno no ye den. That's the reference point. No o kumase enti sa na dwuno a ye reference night no obia na oti ho ana so ti ase a e bia midnight no 3 minutes after midnight no kro film no ye be kan no. But akola ye be wo no after midnight of the census night no nka ho ye mfa ne nka ho esanse ye twa mfoni no onye den na woni mu bi enti obia no wo mfoni mu no ene ye be kan ho ena se wo man mu na se wutu kwan ko e bia ma no ne ena wo be to because kan djuma de be na otwumi no wo be to mu a ye nka ho esanse ye twa mfoni na onye den na woni mu nti say what we are any sa eboa ma nti hu an ebusa wo say o sabre na wan ya na yare fe sabre na wan ni yare fe eno tumi bua ma ye de ye hu nti sa nipa kan dwumadie na ye de ye be ni gye nipa bi atum nti mpo anadwo no a midnight nipa omunam kwa mu ye kɔ no ye kɔ lorry station na ye de ye kan wo mo hotels no ye kan wo anadwo no nyina make sure say ye nsaka obi ansa na de achi a yato yakɔ efidua horo no akɔka so de be ye nya obi entum se mra no census nipa kan dwumadie no mra wo ho se wanye ne sa pepepa obetuma nya double counting anasa obe introduce bias aba sa dwumadie no nti ni nyina ka ho bi nti na ye hwɛ se baby a was my census na it should be counted.
All right. After na ye it is a population census that produces a demography. Me baby bisa. If we demography na fe ya share the health survey pada yenyoma mienu. Inti say yan kind nipa, then we can have demographics. Inti na mato me boasia openi echeche what the census is. Afe the statisticians different extrapolations no. Afe na ye babekom. So what then is the demography out of the 31 million na ye kan ho asem. Ejabuatin ananya sa na enkomodidie ne ko. Okay. Now, so now let's come to the demographics now. Say you say Ghana ye 31 million there. And ye ya kwa need to say what are our characteristics? I don't know whether you want to take it from the sexes come to the age, but said of funny be what is the demography as we have it now?
Yeah, but that's it. I'm say and come to share no bano. My meeting say ye beka demographic and health survey overview. And see, as I read what to me,
Matuako, okay, Mate.
All right.
Right. It's okay. So now, so let's go to the demographic and health survey. No, said ye, Etienne Yonkoso.
Yo, Jumedia, Edino, Maimu.
Okay.
Na, Infianumbia, Yedi.
Okay.
You shall see a kinkai, and I say this information no since 1988.
Okay.
And the first time I hear demographic and health survey. Okay. And watching ya horo the dano ye kan ho a 2020 ya horo makomako and son. The last one I hear no 2014 and the be 2022 day a sign ya a betwetwe mu na ade enti no. Na ya ade a said the mechano and we survey in your census. Survey ni say ufa ekuo bi na eden wa hwese that here said the am famra say e be opeso okoto gari na say man o mko dwom na opeso okoto gari a go so de nsatia ba ko e fa gari no na ode go ne tekrema so say go so ya wa hu say de boy was mama olonka bi no na mama sa wa hu say ede and I am no so ye nkwan a ordinance satia na so sa tankura ne sa akra bi na ono mu a or the kind of crema so timi hu say den nkwan na ye den abi. So that is the survey. Enti nipa dodo nyina no oman ya chichemu akwaku fe na enumeration areas.
Okay.
Yeah, about 51,000. Enti mu na yes select randomly. Yes select 680. Yeah, 608. Na fe ye den ye do so sa enumeration areas no. Nti ye call sa impeso achichemu no. Ye call ho na ye den ye call ma a den bia number. So we want to give everybody the chance of being selected. Nti ye ma den bia number. And any household so mu no. Ye chiro mu nyina edi.
We dey me twen wadwen me ntwen nkwachi dey. But now me pese transition ni 8 years smooth kakra. It is say a year 5 years year kan.
Yeah.
A year ben na the current one year inti a year census ni dey atisa mo year every 10 years.
Yeah.
But survey ni dey mo year every 5 years. So, is that what you were trying to say?
I was referring to the demographic and health survey.
Survey current one mo year ni na be.
2022.
2022 dey na mo year. Okay.
Okay. I feel na humo aye no.
Aba. Okay.
Yeah, di tudwa. Yeah, go so we are. Enti no. Yeah, said me can ya enumerate all the households are ewo ho. And I feel select 30 randomly.
Okay.
Enti sa nkofko na ye den. Ye call mu nchen a ye no mkodi sa enkomo. Enti no. Ye visit about 18,540 households.
Okay.
Response rate of 99.3%. Afi ema ne wo mu 15,317. And I know so ye interview and enya mema so the half of the women mema so enya 7,263.
Okay. It is a koban sa dia na sese apomuden no a mo hwehwe ne faraban no enu nti na mo ye sa survey.
Yes. Yes. Esan say oman ye nyina ye wapomuden a ye betumi aye dwumaden ama oman akonanem.
Okay.
Nti na se hwe no se de oman no na pomuden no den eko. Nti se de be kan no ye chechemu kakra. Nti ye hwe ma de ma no ye interview nipa omanya 15 years to 49 years. So that time no na ye reproductive age. Oba betumi den enyin say no say betumi wo below that there, but the yagia to no 15 to 49 years. E bi kura wo 50. Me man so de no 15 to 59 years. Ko me ma de e bi sister kura ne ade otumi den etumi wo. And hwehwem. Nti enema yekobusa ye no edoso. Yedi kan no e bi omunu anidie.
Okay.
Ehwe emofra no so omunu anidie ene efe bi anemia ehwe omomoja.
Okay. Enti no mepese sese ne ebefa no enipa ahodo miensa no.
Okay.
Oba bema na afi yaba nkwala no so.
Okay.
Enti washa se efi emema so ye nyina mema no so. Enti sese no eye mumu enhwehwemu a epie free eye health survey ya amuye yi eye bema as a demographic person esiho na afia nti yenko mema so.
Okay. Enti se de me kan no ensem kase no dodo na se misa dodo na akoma ma.
Okay.
But mema nso yebusa ensem kakra.
Okay.
Na no edoso ye se yemfa ni nyina ebia ebrebetia. But yebusa mema no omo adwuma omo ye yebusa mema no omo dodo sen na omo atumi attest HIV. There's ba kwa be controversial kakra ne say mema fa omo yene mo achi ene say ne ma no nyina omo su condom ne ade nyina nti yebusa omo sa ensem no kakra hwe se de omo nso omo tumi eya no na nsem no say na nkrofo kan yebusa nti muaye a wo de be mayen no ene yenso ye de yekuchire edi go krata so.
Okay. Aha. Na answers ne te saying say the results na ba.
Oh yeah.
Nti mema results ne bi te saying.
Okay. So that me can do no aye ma. But mema no ye tumi yebusa omum hwehwemu no bi na eda adwa say
sexual habits.
And no say no na ye fa bi about the HIV tini ko busa.
Okay.
Sa ensem no say HIV no say enkane no ombo mu dero say ABC. Abstinence, be with one partner or use condom. So no mo chechire mo no. Enti say ye bompa ye senka obia be den betwe ne ho afiri. Etitu dodo na ya Christopher ne ade betwe ho afiri sa ne ma no. Se obi antumi dia onya apostle Paul kan no onya ne de baako one ne ntra.
Yeah.
Na se ahona makono nti we be sa dia na se o ye den ubo ho ban se de be ya mfa so aso bo ne mbre oye the dynamics dey be a later dey between ko na twetwe nso ba mu.
Okay.
Twetwe nso ye mse dodo na twomtwete no nso ye apomodren ensem sabio omo twetwe no apomodren penifo kire se eno nso de yare den ne ba afa ye hwe okwan ya mema na omo yere no nso ye den eti ofie ebusa se oyere esika onya sika sena ofaso mo kire de mo de beye
and a health survey there if sika any asset.
Yes, say uni sika
utimi yare by force. So and now we are growing to me
so in definition of poverty no
yeah
ne nyina ka ho bi nti ne ye hwe the total well-being say motivate say awarefo no okwan ben so na mbetumi atena sebi obi nkɔhye obi so na yemfo obi nso obi anum tia ontia no ene sa enema no nti be man de no was basically about those
areas.
angles.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Inti ne fapem no bomponso ne ye ma no. So now let's talk about what the results were. That is the recent demographic and health survey regarding the women. Normally, the women were the main focus for this current one. But what were the results?
Inti a man you who say dodona said no more nkaneno bafum. Oh, she say no say so baby no or travel the reproductive age from 15 to 49 years now. On average, you know, he's expected to give birth to 3.6, and I has approximately 4 children. And Canadian number and I'm say about 4.2. They say about 3.6. Wow, that's just say.
Esote. Enti say you do baby a point wo mu pa meto ama ye ahwefo. Enti na one major result so out of the demographic and health survey opening boating can say nimpon so no ye ema ne ejina so mu say ye bisa ye emema nsam na mabunu ni bi so ensem na emum ye ma. Now, say Adiaba Kwababetudja, one of the cardinal results of Ababetudja, and say, in the past, the women of this country used to give birth to many. Now, or can say, do baby, Timiko could do 6, but they say the results of Momukrane de 3.6 statistics for Nekas, no boni moi, Obeka say a year 4. And say no Ghana ma wono esote. Did we have any reason as to why reproduction was going down? Could it be economics or could it be health reasons?
Let me say that the survey did not find why.
Okay.
But we can
infer.
Oh yes, attribute to certain things. Yeah. Now everybody is trying to push his or her children to a certain level. Yeah. If there are many and you are not resourceful, you will not be able to take care of them. So economic situation, and people have also understand that if you bring a lot of children, you are not able to take care of them. It's also more or less a sin. Yeah. So people have understood that way, and I think that is causing the distance to come.
In your survey questions, did you have anything that looked at whether or not our women or families are practicing family planning?
Yes. Okay. Yes. Yes. We had something about family planning.
Right.
And I'll check the information and give it to
what
you.
The data. So they did assume or they did infer that a lot more people have understood family planning, and because they have understood family planning, families are employing it more. And that could be the reason why people are able to regulate what their decisions on the number of children is. Yeah.
So I would say that though the birth rate is coming down, a lot of people are still using the traditional methods of family planning.
Which is?
I will not be able to.
Oh, you will not be able to. All right. So
I will not be able to mention, but
yeah. So for the traditional methods, I know that people will want to use something like the withdrawal. Is that some or you are talking about herbal traditional methods? Is that what you are talking about?
Withdrawal. Yes, withdrawal can be seen as the
good old age.
Yes, but it's recognized.
Yes.
But people have other way. Okay. Of using. So the survey finding shows that currently married women, those who are using any method, is about 36%, and then all women, they are about 32%. So we look at the married and then all women.
All right.
So those who are using any modern method, for married women, they are 28.
Okay.
But all women, they are 23. But those who are using traditional method, for married women, they are 9%.
Okay.
And then the all women is 8%.
All right.
So
that for this, na me pese ye beti ase. Those who are using the modern method, any those who are using the traditional method, ebi adisuenti say ye can a modern method na wo mo a sebi abefo ni nro. Omu yusu ede etete emantemu.
Baby say pill.
Injectables,
IUD.
Very well.
Condom.
Okay. Very good. Okay. The traditional na number say mu traditional na bia de yenim da say enkan no na bia sebio opese okọ na yere hu ana ni kunu hu onim se bi oba na nye sebi nti obetwen ana se sebi so owo na yiri mu a ono a ebe pie free mu ana se bia ye traditional herbs ni nronro ibi ana na mo hwe ho enam pese ni nyina ka traditional
ni nyina ka ho but we hwe yi na eba form enkane no nanka omom use modern method ma amanya 15 to 49 years married women no.
Yes.
No mo use modern method no. 1988 I started here.
Yes.
Na 5%.
Okay.
Say no yakodo 28%.
Ekosoro.
And na omom use traditional method no so near 8%. And then more say no 9%.
All right. It did not just say traditional method no co from
kra but if you 2014 no na 5%.
Okay.
But I say na free coca kra I could do 9%.
Okay.
To 4%.
All right. Well, minim the sociologists for beka and minim the medical force so beka in terms of using BB to say abortion as a method of family planning. Minim say and also more share as part of your survey more share BB sir.
Yeah, yebusa ehun but yeah, linking it to it was we are looking at it from the point of birth issue,
birth control,
but we didn't attach considering abortion as a method for pregnancy control. No. Okay,
so I wanted us to also look at some of the illegal or the unorthodox ways of doing family planning. Yeah,
no dear. Yentimi nkumusa.
Okay.
Yentimi nkumusa but obia man nim.
Okay.
Obia nim kwan a ofa so e de bɔ ne ho ban.
Okay.
We had a session of people in some case ye de yenye hweye.
Enu ase ho ho sa.
Na yen so a yenye adwen say ye ba wo biem.
Okay.
Nti no those ones no were very they don't say they are at first we wa wonya adwen say wo ba wo biem. Unsa wonya ba dwen say oba ho ban enti no bibia betumi yede aba
okay
ba mo say
edem say ni je semu Dr. Boatie wo mu ni say the modern method which I know say safe no ekosoro and the traditional method now sometimes you nim say bibre na so enhye da anye safe na risky no enum atiaba for bra enije semu kese wo men so you checked on family planning and say no abawo esu hwan na wa chirichiri mu. What were some of the other health indicators and efa ema hu yi family planning and can about work on what were some of the things which you discovered?
After you say who say ye man no dodo na no emudro no e wosoro nka normal
can say emudro na che say overweight and the medical you can obesity no Ghana man bebre na
so there no
were obese and
about almost about half of the women that were surveyed no.
Wow.
15 to 49.
Okay. In the sample space na mo dey survey no emu uche mu a efa na wo mudru no e wo so e bia na ye kan obese na survey eno na akoye kase ntwi kakra nti because mudru no awo e so
but no nyina so ye didie yedie no sabio na ye hwe
na se man didi mo
na ye hwe se edidi ayedi nya se edidi mo but edwane be na yedi
okay
se niam ayedi no
type of food
se fast ye ni niam wane sa niam no yedidi no na fe nso yenye exercise ni ade no eno so e de sa
na ejabwati na nze wamfa ye yinumi anko fast one ya e be ka se ono mu Enti waka ya pon so no so fire fast.
I know the ehu hia so. But habit obi o ha se bi o didi bia na agi se bibia ayeso chen. Nti no hwemu a ayi no so hwemu no kire se omo a omo nsam obie no omo didie no so so enko yie papa. Esan se
we sika no best spend ni to spend.
Enti bia enamo a enam mono ne se bia nema anwane sa ne ma no no yedi no mo esin ye bia obi a ono so on nsam ni papa.
Wa haso so yendo musuko kakra esan se uhia. No, we are trying to also educate as well, and it is a reason intia wa nti se ebia mi kwadwa metu hoyi ehye ho enti no metimi akoto soche ebia domedo hwan negusu soche na ama akwakoba se mi sika mekra kwadwo didirenam nanso na oto eye yade na ama wo ti na mo hwehwe mu ne kire se omo a esika mumu wo omo nsam no mo wo ebia in the middle of the economic ladder na nke so mu didi ye
okay say say ye hu se bia adwane a eye se de okan so che no na ye adwane papa say adwane didi o but eba nutrients na ma e ko ni padua mu no ye se ye ma adwane nye den enye duro nti adwane e ko mu no se ye di ni ye a enne be ma ya modern nti se to no ne ma ase bia nsam obi nti betumi ato a eno de nsusanso no so ebe ko chiwati aye
nti say ya hwe family planning no ya hwe the fact say Ghana ema abawo no so hwan ekofom yama ya infer reasons say wasn't erase the fact that there was also the issue of overweight say omura survey ni mo sample space participants no wo half efa na no na weight no omudro no e was soro ye de obroni beka say obesity no which were the other health concerns which came out of this very survey.
Okay, after you who say baby ye ja ayarhwe no eno so ye hwe say e ma bia na so bi yare no kwa ayarhwe a baby a wote no e de ko baby a the nearest health center na
proximity
no eno so ye ba say 58.1% of the population, it may travel less than 30 minutes. To access,
which is a good one. Either to Nonentesa.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we have
the mass anyway.
Anyway. Yeah. But we have about 9% will travel between 60 to 119 minutes. To access healthcare, and you walk about 3% being so almost travel more than 2 hours to access healthcare.
Okay.
And we know you the call regions in Adema region be who said said the bear buying interventions out there bar who say I are Sabian Yard and officials are behind in another way. It to me about fencing. To me, I bang baby, I said, okay. I think so. I say, person 15 to 49 years that visited health facility or health service provider in the previous 6 months. 6 months, I did, and she mono, any mono, and she if you ma, omoko,
Inti na ya kanisa dia ye hwe omo a omoko eye check up ana so omoko hospital san so omo yare.
Omo yare sabia.
So where does omo check up where does yare within the last 6 months?
Proceeding the survey no.
Okay.
In 32.4%. And a man so visit health facility omo used to have health insurance 6 months were 23.6%, like I said 24%. And a man so omo visit health facility no so 20.4%. Anti ni na so my who dynamics cause to say nipa do say na call ayaresabia ene ade after you have been so about
but ocean numbers no were for mu it means to say ebia wo de share enkana na the previous one no
enema generally no
enema
we still there's room for
more room for improvement because the 20 something the out of the eclectic survey need and just say from tina it could also suggest say bebre na so yare a omo de show mo and omo ye self medication omo nche and what the man share the man share the but we say the 20 something percentage you know
enti ni nyina ye foot ekoma nyina afa ye hwe bi about menstrual hygiene
say
the man said omo ko afiche a omo
from 15 years now na still ye good so
50 to 49 years
all right
enti na no so ye omo use the disposable sanitary packs no we're about 88%.
Oh, that is quite good.
But yeah, well, in Mumbai 9% here, they still use clove.
I'm on saying.
So.
All right. And yes, 9%. 9% out of the general survey, no.
Yeah.
Which is still a concern. Nancy Ebeto just say a year a mebuni being can one secondary schools ni JSS no say omubu omonsa ya na sanitary towels ne ho eyede ne mo pa. I don't know whether mo survey no etimi share lower ages no how they were complying to menstrual hygiene.
It can be done because you have information from 15 to any age group we can analyze and get the results too.
Once you have the data now, it can be analyzed.
Okay. And I was seeking advice or treatment for fever in children under 5 years. And also, my munu no, emofra enya hraye. Ewo sa survey period no mo no. Me pay advice and I said treatment for them. Yeah, about 57.1%. And also so but children who had fever at that time were 15%. Your tested malaria no fraud war. Am I who say abofrano over 3 dia omo 3 dia no use RDT no etumi emo severe no ibo ha emo madru bo nso ane a chom so mfa nko ayaresa bia ben omo na omo nkohwe omo ankola no hapo mudin nti ehwe bibi nso about diarrhea nso eno so no
diarrhea no across
5 years and below no 5 years and below no empola no 12.7% in enya diarrhea in treatment for advice no so 51%. And also very
and also so page nti se wo hwe say baby away say ye yire no mana ye maame no mana ye mama no emma eyade a omo beji afutu ana ye do mbekọ ayarehwe no no so page animu kakra sana o pa che
but still no
more
so uhwe we inuma there were some I can't see it but we have some people so they didn't take any action. When the children were sick, they didn't seek any advice. They didn't go to maybe chemical store or
drugstore
or to buy anything. They were just
akwalane yare no. Is it the matter of say sikeni huana? But I know I'm sure your survey didn't. Alright, but let me open the phone lines. I'm sure people may want some specificity to some of the things we have looked at now. 025625346 025625346 Ora Emmanuel Boateng or principal statistician at Ghana Statistical Service on Wahi. Watch it mu ye shall see if we omamuni nyina said ye normal tie share sense of say 10 years bia ye kan ho na mu brano enkankan 5 years and now as deem fit bia there will be a friend of demographic and health survey. Na yehu omamuni nyina ye dodo a afesusu ye komu ekokore nipa no yakwa ene yade a empo ebe ne nam ye ntemu o se 2022 de ne de na focus no eye lens nesi maso pa nanso yebisa mema nsem ana afi yebisa eye mabunu esoso nsem ba ne esi ema so pa de waka kire ye ne se de di kan eye family planning no maybe ede won hu ahyem ebi so kra de omayi wo madwen efri so kra na oka de eye modern method ne duru baby so ade eye traditional method say traditional method na amanfo tayo pa no say no ensakra ye kakra abam ama say na amanfo do ani a kire eye modern method but more room for improvement no wie ye ana oba say ye hwehwemu no omo ye no Ghana ma no eye wo mo a yebisa wo mo nsam no eye sovereignty nya nipa ni nyina omu fa wo mu wait wo soro na ya se ya ye wo ye hwe yehu se no ye yerenom ye ma eni ye maamenom se ya na mu wait no abasoro de obroni be ka se obese na so ye concern kese pa afedi atwa to oso wo mo hwe se sabio oba wabu ne nsa na wobekọ afikyire eye yanom sanitary pad ya abe ya ye use yesi se de 80% and above ye man wo moyo nanso be ye 9% bi de tete ya santo anom lie entoma na still will use and also so is a great concern afi so oba be bisaye se ye maamenom ye yerenom ene ye mama se wo mo mayare a wo mu ahe ene koje afutuo ni ye hwe no se no so epeja ni mu kakra nanso ebi so wo ha wo mo de wo mo mayare a eno anse wo ho kwadwo be no mpara ono mpara eno anse wo ho. These are great concerns. Yeah, Papa no go so ha. In figures ne dia dawson or hwe no akire mo hwe no akire mo so wasem bi se bia. Our telephone lines are open, and if you also want to send a text, please you can send a text. Ejabo atento asomai. Okay. So wasem na no abo ne tofa no.
Anu
to asomai.
Enti nema ne dawson. Nti me pese ebia efina
yes, I'm ready. Born the tough and you're
fan of Marco.
I think I will be happy with the
models. We had about 11 models. And to say, I am sending now over to the possible.
This I'm a professor Krawada, not doctor.
Yeah, and you know, your bra, na ya sissy and we are bar, nasa in model, no, yaba. Ne the abasa a health insurance and never come once. HIV and never come once. Okay, nasa any money na a friend so you say. HIV no so said the Adzika 17 still are no discrimination practices no so koso. Okay. Yeah independent bo ha almost say you busa nkofo say o se musa kwala bi e wo sa yare ni bia mbo ni bi oni mu a na so ko school a bi o ko school no be ma odo ba be ko se dire bi dodo na say omfo ban ye den enko enso so sa say ya ka say sanye se moja ehyiadi ni sane ma no a obi ntumi ye den enye bi betunu ni panato nsa de sane cheche mu ade amaye no betunu etu nipa betu nsa de kro nipa enye bi nanso still no sa discriminatory attitude no ye den esa wo ho se no so ye hwe ho asem eka afi nso ese ne ma de doso
they say utunu na person because they say obi baby sa question utunu na person. Then this information is very, very important. Yeah na empen bebre no Dr. Boateng ya na ya dwene ewo eye economy so ehu hia sika yanko phone line so yanko mamprobi abeku
Asofo Christ into you.
Yeah adishu azarba.
Oh yet Dr. Boateng afi wo ncheche odi ama fact ye mu bi na nka ye nim se bisa akra o kwa Ghana Statistical Service for aye tene da na se pass o ba ba cheche na the question is information na wa share no edoso na ehu ya papa especially amanyopo because some of the things our candidate it looks like that is the information that the politicians need to even draw their manifesto. So it has come at the right time. Somebody say, he travels 2 hours before he can access health facilities. So it means that they need to put a health facility closer to the person. You know, but the question is, can you give us a amanophobia issue of statistics to do? Yeah, I want to know.
Okay.
Scar, I almost saying it is to the benefit of amanopho decision makers. Have they been using it?
All right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Now, answer obey answer no na. Media mu say nya amanyofo nkwa na emum timamufo nyina na emum amanyofo eba mo ho ba beje statistics minim say ya na mu paste wo mo website dey obi a public knowledge to me ko but amanyofo timi ba se mo moaye ne se
yeah papa no say wuti ni din a chief executive ni din ni the government statistician enti information eba ni nyina no ekọ abemo ne enyumako a yede adwuma na hye mo nsa se omo nya hyehyɛ no mojidi mpo se bia enne mompani beka se mojidi se ene mani bo ha figures a omo use ni ade ni nyina both economy ne sa ne mani nyina free Ghana Statistical Service especially mompani abedi akire wata use ne kasa mo ni ade no nti say
no kwasa me say jaboate him say nipa bebre na ye nyambo figures pe anga your phone yi chese said ye manfo oba so but no we do 2.3 says but so wa for when ni wado 80 adefo figures no susu hia say ye nya figures na said ye di ka de tu dwa no ye kra methodist so na say ye kenkan ye ho na du baby a to for Adzika na say figures na that figures no figures ni de ye na ebetimi amiehu ye mfato ho bi say wakofie bi mu na maame eba abenu aduane obenu an mo ye nyina na yesi ebedi emo na emo a ye ba bedi ye num ana ye wo fie ho wontumi ankotam olonka omo baako mehwie mu da de sen mu so oba abenu ama yeso hu enipa ewo eye efie ho na emom ohu nipa na ewo fie ho aduane na ye di no enuane nuru be na ewo mu ebe ma ya hoodene enti demography no ne yahwe na afi yahwe ne health no so amai fireman
Apo Christ asumje ka obi omo masamba so
ai enka so bi
ana pay me be say if no mu kan that research no ana center so if no mu kan because me fireman me ground no obi am here census for me my center I investigation me be some for be say embe as I'm talking to you it no someone can in so we infa I want to know.
All right, you. Eja wa ti chire mu
yo, I'm say me kan kasa na because say we e survey essence yanko obi afie. Na oman no because e oman achiche mu kakra say the methodist for mo so mo circuit mo we.
Yeah.
Sa na oman no say achiche mu kakra ye fe na enumeration areas. Enti enu mu na ye select sa number no na dey. Kwenti the whole Ghana na survey no but yanko obiara den if you selected enumeration areas and say cluster no and ekomu in the code say adwuma no
okay
and be ye yimaye no ye kwa ye ma number na yakan households o mu nyina na fe that to give everybody equal chance yanka say e select obi nti ye wie na de ye digu computer mu I say my household 30 is 30 na kwa de but a representative I gina so kase omamu no ha se na me kase maame no kan kwan ehwea so de nensa bo nkwan no de kan tekrema so a otimu se nkwan aben
nkwan ni nyina
ni na be nyo bi o de nensa bo ne nkwan ni nyina aben ntino atwe ana se o enchin so ana me fe nsu kakra ngo no hu ni nyina
kama
enti we na a representative across the way
enti farmer ne ahwefo nyina hwe ye start na mema education kitua bi opani kra hyase kire se omadwuma ne de ye statistics no mo ye nipa kan na emum nipa kan adwuma no ye wo de friend no census ye census na nipa kroma ne nyina mu ne nyina ana okirem ba we de ye survey no de eno no ukọ baabi potin ekokọ poni nipa ni bi efiri ho ahu de friend no sample space no ba do bera the sample space is always located among the population. And a representative of the population survey. 85 man, the entire will be say nipa 100. Yeah, that's the son of place why you I can you per 100 di some the entire nipa 100 no when and say bia cluster no kro mu use you no embe zongolin area ho baby a na emum omukọ baby foforo but no kwasem e wom ni say eye kroma no uyi sample ni bi film na okan o say eye representative of the entire population ti sana survey anything statistics for sana o say ye yo no right ejabwati minim ye kekako na wie ye de minim say wo more information
because say you know 618 enumeration areas na yeko
okay
intino
nenkra wo kumasi wo
o ma mu nyina
ba bia wo ba mu yi no eye
ni make sure say your district bia so
okay
so say selection falls at least we have at least one enumeration area per
a district. Okay, fantastic.
Very representative.
Fantastic. And sampling so one yes so ne koye bias statistics no e be fictitious intimu statistics for you.
Yeah. They said na we can obi omodin call your website. www.startghana.gov.gh ngoma na kakrapa say e bia mo journalist for no ba bia kakrapa ti said da ho
kesiye pa eni ku sa presusu na yesuru ya yenko
enti ofa na baby ehia wo no wo search na na wa yeden na wa kenkan na aboa education bebre wo women empowerment wo domestic violence ni nyina wo mbas se de kan na doso nti na fabra da be nya daje pa no modo na yeden ni ahwemu na ye nyina nso yemfa ye ni akire se de be ya pomudin no e betumi agina brane na o man nso anya so emfaso nti afidie no ye no kakra na se ye wie enkrande no on the 5th of March area na ikire regions nti aka Western, Central, Greater Accra voter abomombe yomode wo Cape Coast
okay
and na yafa Eastern region, Ashanti region, Western of omsombe yomode okumase afia half bono yi somebody yom do sunyane you call Tamale Upper East, North East, Oti and Upper East omsombe yom de and Northern region and omsombe yom de o Tamale na afia call one so Savannah and Upper West so be yom de o concurrently so the bear people will get information at their doorsteps and we are praying that for planning purposes, institutions are mandated to come out with policy and interventions. You know, they do it so that the information will not become lost.
Yeah, that's it. After for me say ahana emre ebe mayen producer de nimbre on fanye juma, but it's time. All right, thank you so much for being with us. Ene asem kese so ya share an overview of Ghana's demographic and health survey ti brofo no overview said ye openini kan ye beje mreni ahwe no mako ene anope asem kese so Dr. Emmanuel Boateng oye principal statistician Ghana Statistical Service ono na age mra ene wabetena afidie kese isu a ya toto nano ama ono so wachiri mo mrepemu ye besan atonsa frɛ no we know he will be with us. After ye DC ha ye kwaba ye ba ye so ye no ba be wi no pepepe said ye ya na ye be wi a ye tayo no we are not gone yet. Monkai say ene miss na ato question bi amamo question ene say ene say omampani ofro simpie na waji akasamu na ogina mrahye bedwamu a dom kuma ete ha na dom dodo ete ha na mampani abedi echire so ebo ne boss echidom no na ye bisa say edien na ene papa enkasa mfa ho what are you expecting the president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, to say during the State of the Nation? What are your expectations? Edien ena da wakoma so a wo say papa ebe address amayen yeba bibisa sa question ni bi na afi ya je wadwen kire na yedi wesi hebia. We are running up. We'll be back very soon.
Amaba Yeswe Mahoy, Agbamana Vuna, my Mauba, Yeswe Mahoy, Agbamana Vuna, my Maubo. Anamadon Kungu, Yesu, Namjila, Yaraka Mali Maglonu, Nebe Magloniba Akpa, Ayatama by Yeswe Mahoy, Agbamana Vuna, my Mauba, Yeswe Mahoy, Agbamana Vuna, my Maubo. Ododio Naho. Naho. Yesu wetu jada, toya oto amadeke matemwachio.
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 Amaba Yesu wetu jada, toya oto amadeke matemwachio.
Yesu wetu jada, toya oto amadeke matemwachio.
Tonya omiba, miba mijo omya Yesu ba, emya oto na Yesu. Chikadeke machomya po, auba toa onya, ala rusi tonya, ala muwa madaka mawana sibo, ayoto kanoka, akachi pesa sawo kuju, yatami kafuma udakae.
Yesu wetu jada, toya oto amadeke matemwachio.
Tonya omiba, miba mijo omya Yesu ba, emya oto na Yesu. Chikadeke machomya po, auba toa onya, ala rusi tonya, ala muwa madaka mawana sibo, ayoto kanoka, akachi pesa sawo kuju, yatami kafuma udakae. Yesu wetu jada, toya oto amadeke matemwachio. Ododio.
Today, your people will be very excited.
Producer, more. We like it like that. Producer will close like this, no, whether you like it or not. All right. Duty calls, dear friends, duty calls. Now, I think we have some birthdays.
No, we have a question for the day before we come to.
Okay,
so
let's go.
What are your expectations from President 𝗟𝗡𝗏 as he reads SONA later this morning? So tell us about it. Call us on 025-625-3461. Tell us what you are expecting President 𝗟𝗡𝗏 to talk about. If there is anything in your region you want him to touch on, you can tell us. If there is anything in another region but you've noticed and you want us to talk about it, you can also call us for 025-625-3461, or you can send us a text. We'll be here to read it out for you, and your answer will be given surely. So call us.
All right, producer, do we have some birthdays? If we do, we can bring them on now whilst we prepare to see if we can have a last caller. Today, the figures, it has done something to some people's eye. Yes. So now, will you take us through this one?
Yes. So this is Madam Gifty Swansea entry, Mamprobi South Circuit Steward. Belated happy birthday wishes to you from the entire team and of course from Prince Atta. God bless you, Madam, for the good work you're doing in the
team.
Oh,
entire team.
No, she's my steward. So if I say that, yes.
Okay, go to this one.
This one is also from my end. Okay, Richmond 𝗟𝗏𝗏 of the 𝗟𝗏𝗏 Methodist Church, Mamprobi. Belated happy birthday wishes. God bless you, and this is from Prince and the entire team. I'll say it again.
Also the entire team. All right, we know.
The entire team, yes. So happy birthday.
Mamprobi birthdays ever far, especially Gethsemane. We'll give them an invoice for birthday wishes.
Really? if you are giving it to us, give it to producer.
All right.
Okay,
So
but you can call.
Yes, it's being an exciting time. the president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, the president of the nation, will be in parliament in a while to tell us what his redresses will be to the entire nation. We've been talking.
The last but one.
Well, it could be more or less. It could be more or less, but we know it is going to be one of the fewer ones he's going to do before. And it's a omampeni wofuru simpi na omampeni eji akasamu. Wo eyefikesi mbabi eden na onka enchire omamu ni nyina for us as a nation, giving us he bows out of office constitutionally. Eden wonye ya kwan ensuo free SHS galamsey eden je no wonka emfa ho economy dollar eden ana onka mfa ho ubetimi a send your test bra say yes so na say opese ofre yes so a yes Francis.
Hello
Francois.
Hello.
All right.
The radio say I'm saying ka kasa that na me dey kan ho no say ye pese ye hu say ye resources no abrofo ni bitu a percentage a ye wo mu no ye share ye wo mu no eni kwan say e da so wo form nti ye pese ye hu say nsisan ba ese say ye nya ade ni ye dia no e percentage na e kosoro na eboa Ghana eyeye miwie ne sa afese say na Pen TV yenya Wesleyan television na yenya Wesleyan radio na dodo na nso a yentimi mfa TV nko ye adwuma mu no na yenso yetimi follow erade onsha Wesleyan TV any Methodist
amen.
I think prophecy well received. Prophecy well received. Now inti ohwe o phone ni so a say the akwakoye na chese everything maje America cry we also on na obepese obeka bibi a kire omampani aha na Ghana fo nyina yehwe e Christopher ye diemu ene say de yen ye no frɛ na also for anu disem tudwa kama
good morning.
Yes. Say Kobana sa
gami.
Oh, we more gami.
Okay. When they were my here yellow president Akufo-Addo, when they ibaya mlawo pehe, when they State of the Nation address niji Sajinia no ye wo mane mi ke fe baba shu wo hi. Agbena hu no ne ba nye fe ke chaki. Ne ke no ne ba fo wo hi ne no hu e ba wi hi. Wo ke bo hu no ko ye. No ko poten no ta oni o ma hi enyelo achake bo hu ba nye o twa wo yi bo ani o screen e no ke o twa wo no cho wo no ta oni o ma hi enyelo afi ke chake wo sane alo wo ni shinle no yo e Ghana manemi ko ke wo e ba hye wo ma hi enyelo hi pepepe
eni be na bo ele o wi ake free SHS
no anything about education anything about it. Hello, good morning Auntie Comfort. You're calling from Commander yeda sepa you too.
That's so far. Mama, Pagoda. It's friend the free education. It's I'm a boy and so far now to a crumba. Young was in P. Yes, I am of no
you, yeah, that's it. Auntie Comfort, that's it. Also, be to me for 0256253461. 0256253461. Friend, I ending como emphasona ene President Akufo-Addo abetu Jano ewo Parliament later this morning. But this is the last but one. If we are right, this will be the last but one before his tenure ends on January 6, 2025.
You say last but one.
Until the last but one. Because or no as a person, I can't say be a government. No, I'm not talking about. I'm talking about he as a person. Into this will be his last but one before his tenure ends in January 6, 2025. I think
there's also been some messages on our page as well. If you can.
Okay. Into me page ni so na mini sisters ni brothers.
Oh, yeah, offer phobia if you was 𝗟𝗏𝗘𝗃. Good morning.
Morning.
Yet you and now Mampeni Diana on Fantudra.
Stress on Mampeni, and the person of the Opera or the chicken say, I am Galamtino. When I'm better Mampeni, the chicken say, Galamtino, so go at him. It's trying to say, as I know my king, I said in Joe, or bar, Uncle Sampana, to beat me the assassin on myself on a demophobia, on Payana, and ranting in
all right, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. The Mampeni was 𝗟𝗏𝗃 for so can say or srew say oh kasa galam say sense me say there too good na ma say good ni nyina akra no ye asa afi asase so asase no so can Ghana yakwa ne ho say mabunu so munye dwuma nyo was 𝗟𝗏𝗃 for Mampeni ye kai pa say o first State of the Nation's address. Yeah, Galamsey ni nsu nsem ya ye kan ba mu free SHS ba mu na o say Ghana oni ebewie ni yie we bewie peyo. Why ye bi die na emumu enne ye hia hoden ye hia se o mama yenya yense tutu aka yensam yenya ye hwe se yen hihye bi beba na de why dada no ahoden abam na afi nana woko na ye ma nana mo piafo nana wonkwa so bacho eneka bibi kire ye na ahoden mra ye nim se we japa. So once you are a father, when you advise and when you admonish, your children will be strengthened. Ye nim se ensu to so form wa ye din baby asa na tie but se papa be kasa na hoden aba na ye nyina timi egina ye na. So that is what we are expecting today. Enne ye nya MPP for ye nya NDC for ye nya CPP for ye nya Ghana mani nyina enti a State of the Nation's address enye state of the political address. And so ye sre edom dodo ne dom kuma ye nim se ya na mo de mo heckling no mo ye ne no ya na edoso but then me pa cho mo manye di
na ye ntia o mantenye woka
na yentie. All right, so dear friends, it's been another wonderful time. Say ye na ye nemo sa na ya na ye ni so na ye de so surprise and say nkenya mo a ka ye ni Sorena Shrink ye ni WTV. This is a synergy of who we are here and what you are there. Nyame nka mo. Na nsana ye be kokra no Miss Na.
Yes, I want to acknowledge our sponsors. I want to say thank you to them for holding us up here until now. But Danwell Insurance, contractors all risk, marine insurance, bonds, money insurance, home protection, personal accident, and all other insurance that you can think of. Danwell is the only place for you. Call 0242-439-488 or 0302-763-065.
All right, to the Methodist University, I've just received a message to prepare some outline for matriculation. It means to say one more year far or monenchekra na ye babe jomotum. Nansu ye the road is still clear for all those who want to be part of this great family. The Methodist University, we are still Ghana's surest and one of the most authentic private university in Ghana. Please join us. Go to our website, print a form or fill a form and join this family.
MIPL, Methodist Investments and Properties Limited, Property Management, MIPL ginger juice and powder, which consists of the pineapple, mango, watermelon, millet and banana flavors. MIPL Clothing, Ministerial Vestment, preaching gowns, preaching bands, wedding gowns, sanctuary vestments, African wears, both male and females, and the sewing of curtains. Of course, if you are looking for any Methodist souvenir, this is the only place you get it. Call 0242-122-787.
Alright, say ope besia ehun ensi hun no enye buburu ja. Ope besia wo koja wetumi etua ne besia ubetumi edi aye adwuma ne na ye come for multi credit emma multi credit for say ubetumi di sika ba aba bekra afi so se ope besia ombebo besia na omomunsi hu no eyekuma bi utumi de da no ho bosome miensa bosome nsia afi mienu o de ba omo beje kra no mo kra ma san hwe nkran no asan age more multi credit they are the loans people.
Wapo mudeng hiame intina me come for Sankofa natural spices ediamao. The beef and the chicken spice, the fish and curry, nutmeg, jollof rice spice, ginger and garlic. We have the noodles and spaghetti Sankofa stew mix and the Sankofa soup mix. No MSG, no preservative, no salt at all. Contact 0555 603 143.
All right, yeah lent ebi so almost say omo osa enti omo de ombe didi. Yama mo ho kwan obetumi akwakoto aduane wo KFK yen fasting ni de ebetwen ebi wo ha ye wie eye midday eye lent break na yeko yeso so aye twen nwumre, but whatever it is, whether it's a breakfast, is a lunch, or it is your dinner, please call on KFK. They will serve you right. I have said, just mentioned my no so far Adzika say 10% straight. You are going to be given 10% of your money. KFK.
Gary photo.
No,
10%.
All right. Yeah. Okay. So I think that will be that for now.
Should we go?
All right. So before we go, said the Enra Ebeto Jano say WTV ye de Kasieboa emuye sham Kasieboa semufo asone so Kasieboa wo posi gina ho enu nti yem fansem wa enimu emro. Now if you want authentic news that is backed by the power of the Holy Spirit, and your name is Rese WTV Kasiebo no
6 p.m.
Epe Musek a boy a pet
6 o'clock sharp and then they repeat at 10
and then 10 so ebeba say no yenimu say amount for ni bebre na through there, but we are a team and we are coming to Bomode Neshe Kasiebo 6 p.m. and also 10 p.m. repeated today. All right. Be say nipa be ye bi na wa me ni nyina ana afi so say anoma oche wodua so a woje ebo enti me mpese meje ebo
na floor che ye chuno ebi ote
ona le low floor le bi ote. All right. Wo sumo wo bi te
sumo na twa wote wo ya
de mu be si ha ye de be si
bye.